Good morning.
Sit down, Mr. Burns. Now then, what can I do for you?
I stopped by to pick up my dividend statement.
Ah, yes. Well, my secretary has your file. She'll be right back.
Fine. Do you smoke cigars, Mr. Mooney?
Yes, I do, yes.
May I have one? Thank you. Jack Benny always pulls that on me.
Very fun.
Well, you know how it is. Some actors have to be on all the time.
So I've heard. Oh, that could be very annoying.
I could never be like that. I think it's unprofessional. I say once an actor walks off the stage, he should leave his work there and be like everybody else.
Very commendable.
I've learned to relax, like Irving Berlin said in that song many years ago. Lazy, I want to be lazy. I want to just lay in the sun with no work to be done.
Yes, I remember that.
Ooh, under that awning they call the sky.
It was very
stretching and yawning and let the world go drifting by.
Yes, well,
I want to peep in the deep tangled wildwood, counting sheep while I sleep, like a child would, with a great big valise full of books to read while it's peaceful, while I'm killing time, being lazy now, Mr. Mooney.
Maybe I can find your file, Mr. Burns. It should be here under the B's. All right, Martin, Miller, Munson, Murph. Under the B's? Maybe we'd better wait for my secretary. I hope you don't mind waiting.
Think nothing of it. Now that I'm not doing an act anymore, all I've got is time on my hands. You and me, nothing but love in view. And if I fall, once and for all, I'll see my dreams come true. Moments to spare for someone you care for.
Excuse me, Mr. Burns. Yes. Oh, I was here, ma'am. What? Oh, yeah. But we could.
Time on my hands, you and my. Mr. Mooney, don't be embarrassed. Nobody ever lets me finish a song.
Would you care for another cigar?
Oh, no. Go right on with your work. I'll just sit here and look at the stock report.
Oh, yes. I envy you, Mr. Burns.
How's that?
Well, being able to retire in the prime of your life, just sit back and to collect dividends.
Well, that might be true about some people, but not about me.
Huh?
It kills me not to be doing an act.
Well, why did you stop working?
Well, I've always liked to work with women. I had a great act going with Carol Channing, and then she left me. She went into Hello, Dolly, and then I did an act with Dorothy Provine, and she went into television, and Connie Stevens went into pictures.
Well, why don't you find some other girl to work with you?
Mr. Mooney, comedians are not that easy to find. Gotta find a girl with a kind of a pixie personality, eccentric, way out, a real kook. A girl like that is very, very hard to find.
Here are the contracts, Mr. Mooney.
Well, it's about time you got here. I've been trying to find Mr. Burns' file.
Oh, George Burns. How do you do? Oh, you've been a favorite of mine for years.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I used to watch you all the time on radio.
You watched me on radio?
I mean, I used to listen to you on television.
You listened to me on television?
Yeah, that was the year my picture tube went out.
You should have gone back to watching me on radio.
Oh, you say the funniest thing.
Mrs. Carmichael!
Yes, sir.
I've been trying to find Mr. Burns' file. It is not under the B's.
Oh, I must have put it under the X's.
Why would you put the B file under the X's?
Well, that poor little file never has anything in it. Not here.
Well, where is it?
Well, no, I don't know. Wait a minute. I bet I know what I did. You see, Mr. Burns, I always have trouble remembering names, so I took a course in word association. Now, Burns reminds me of fire.
So you filed it under the F's?
No, fire reminds me of stove.
So you put my file under the S's?
No, stove reminds me of pot roast.
It's your turn.
You filed it under the P's?
No, pot roast reminds me of noodles.
Mrs. Carmichael, you're making me angry.
It's making me hungry.
And noodles reminds me of my mother.
It's your turn.
Noodles remind you of your mother?
Yeah, she made the best noodles, and I'll bet that's where I put your file.
Under noodles.
No, under gravy.
Mrs. Carmichael, I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
I know what I'm going to do with her. Start a whole new career. Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever thought about going on the stage?
Oh, my life.
How would you like to do an act with me?
Oh, Mr. Burns, you can't be serious.
I know it. That's why I want to get back on the stage.
Oh.
What do you say?
Oh, well, that's very nice of you, Mr. Burns, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't quit my job here.
Why not?
Because it wouldn't be fair to you, Mr. Mooney. You need me. Good help is hard to find.
Well, I'd be delighted to start looking. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, this is a great opportunity for you to make a lot of money.
Yes, I know it does sound like a wonderful opportunity.
Yes.
But... Oh, and you know, today, my horoscope said that my whole future was going to take a turn for the better.
So did mine.
How much would I make?
Well, it's unprofessional for an artist to discuss money.
Oh.
That's usually handled by your agent or someone who handles your financial matters.
Oh, well, Mr. Mooney usually handles all my financial things.
Yes, and I'd be delighted to represent you in this matter.
Would you?
Yes, indeed. For the customary 20%.
10% is customary.
Oh, 10. Oh, yeah. Well, you see, I'm new to show business.
You two talk it over, and when you decide on what you want, you can get together with my agent.
Fine.
Here's my address. Be at my apartment tonight, and we can start rehearsing.
Your apartment?
Nice and quiet there, and nobody will bother us.
Well, I hardly know you, Mr. Burns, and going to your apartment, you in show business and all.
Mrs. Carmichael, you don't have to worry about a man like Mr. Burns.
She does, too.
Well, I didn't mean that you aren't a gentleman, Mr. Burns. I just meant that... Well, I meant you're a man, and if I go to your apartment, people might talk.
What people? There won't be any people there. And when I talk, nobody believes it anymore. See you tonight.
Okay,
Goodbye,
Mr.
Mrs.
Burns.
Carmichael.
Oh, thank you very
Goodbye,
much.
Mr. Mooney.
Good evening, Mr. Burns.
Good evening. Come on in.
Thank you. Oh, what a lovely apartment.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Are you ready to try a little rehearsal?
Oh, yes, I can hardly wait to find out what I do on the stage.
First, you've got to learn how to get on the stage.
Oh, yes, sir.
See,
Yes,
making an entrance is very important.
Oh.
Now, let's see. Where are we? That'll be the wings right there.
Oh, uh-huh.
Now, this will be center stage.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Is
And
that the audience out there?
That's the audience.
Okay.
Now, we're introduced over the house mic.
Oh, are we?
Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, George Burns and Lucy Carmichael. Now, the orchestra plays our entrance music.
Oh, what is our entrance music?
Some of these days.
Oh,
Now, let's make our entrance. Let's go into
from
the
over
wings.
here.
Now, you walk out just like I do.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, here they are, ladies and gentlemen, George Burns and Lucy Carmichael. Now, there's music, and I'm walking out, and I'm bowing, and I get to the center of the stage, and when I get to the center of the stage...
Come on, tell us. I'm sorry, Mr. Burns.
Honey, you walked out too fast.
Oh, well, I guess I've waited so long to go on stage that I was kind of in a hurry.
You belong over here.
Oh, over here.
Over there.
Oh.
That's it. Now, we'll start.
Yes.
Well, Lucy, say hello.
Hello.
Not to me, to the audience.
Oh. Hello.
Don't look down at the audience. The people in the back can't see you.
Oh. Hello.
Now, I'll tell you a little trick. Especially when you're new and you might be self-conscious. You look out at the audience, but you don't see them. You sort of look past them.
Oh.
Well, now, well, Lucy, say hello.
Hello.
That was very good.
Oh, thank you.
Do that again.
Hello.
What's that? What is that business?
Oh, a little curtsy. Yeah, well, I saw Ginger Rogers do that on the Late Late Show last night. Yeah, I saw her on the show. She's my favorite, my very favorite.
Look, she's very good.
Yeah, Fred Astaire was in the picture, too. It was a wonderful picture. You know, at the beginning of it, Fred was an ambitious young dancer playing in a show in Muncie, Indiana.
Muncie.
You ever been to Muncie?
I was closed there.
Oh. Well, Ginger Rogers is one of the chorus girls in the picture, and Fred's up there dancing away, you know, and Ginger's in back of him kicking with the girls, you know, and she accidentally kicks Fred. And the people laugh, and Fred is very embarrassed, you know. And then the girls go off stage, and Ginger starts for her dressing room, and Fred comes off stage, grabs her, and starts bawling her out. And that poor little thing is on the verge of tears.
She's hurt?
Not her, him.
Oh, him.
It hurt where she kicked him.
Oh.
And he tells her she's nothing but a clumsy clown with 2 left feet. And he calls her a no-talent nitwit. And then she calls him a swell-headed nincompoop. Yeah, and that's when they realize that they really love each other.
It always happens.
So later that night, he goes over to her apartment to apologize for bawling her out, you know. And he knocks on the door. He knocks on the door.
If that's Fred Astaire, I'm giving up cigars.
Come in. Oh, good evening, Mr. Burnley.
Nice to see you.
Hope you don't mind my dropping by.
Now, I suppose you came by to transact a deal.
Yes, I did, and to see how my client is getting along.
Well, we've been rehearsing a little bit.
Yeah, Mr. Burns is teaching me how to say hello.
Ah.
Hello?
Oh, my, that's very good. She'll be worth a lot of money, this girl.
Well, I don't discuss money. You'll have to talk to my agent.
Hello?
Yeah, no more.
Hello?
Save it until after we've made a deal.
Oh.
By the way, Mr. Mooney, I hope you don't think I'm taking advantage of you.
How's that?
Well, show business is new to you, and you'll be dealing with a man who's had a lot of experience in theatrical deals.
Well, what's the difference? Money is money, and after all, a man with my vast banking and financial experience, it may be that your agent will be the one who is at a disadvantage.
Oh, no. My agent is very good at money matters.
Oh?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hello?
Mr. Burns, your agent's calling.
Good. Put him on.
Hello, George. This is Jack.
Just in time. Mrs. Carmichael's agent is here right now.
Fine. Let me talk to him.
Good. Here he is. His name is Mooney. Mr. Mooney. Here, Mr. Mooney, my agent.
What's his name?
Benny. Jack Benny.
Jack Benny is your agent?
We'll be fair to you.
We will not.
I'll handle this. You just get us booked someplace.
I got you a break-in date for tomorrow night at a club in Santa Monica.
We open tomorrow night at a club in Santa Monica.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Great.
The bookers from Vegas will be in to see you, so I hope the act's good.
Don't worry, she'll be fine.
I mean you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, George Burns and Lucy Carmichael.
Lucy, say hello.
Hello?
Well, now that you're on the stage, what are you going to do?
Oh, well, when I was in the beauty parlor this afternoon, I heard a wonderful joke. Would you like to hear it? It had everybody dying laughing.
We'd all like to hear.
Oh, well, this one man looked up and said to the other man, "Don't ask me, I just got here myself."
Is that the joke?
Well, there was some stuff ahead of it that I didn't hear. That's the line that they were dying laughing at.
I wouldn't tell that if I were you.
Too old?
Oh, yes, it's been kicked.
Oh.
Let's talk about your brother.
Oh, which brother do you want to talk about? The one that's married or the one that's in love?
The tall one.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's my brother Harry. He's with the FBI.
Your brother's with the FBI?
Yeah, they picked him up in Kansas City.
So the FBI picked him up.
Well, they had to. He couldn't pick himself up.
Loaded again.
Yeah.
Poor Harry. Hasn't your family ever tried to do something about his drinking?
Well, we sent him to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist worked and worked to get to the bottom of Harry's drinking. And finally, he found out Harry's problem.
What was it?
Harry likes to drink.
Well, we all have our reasons.
I think Harry drinks to forget.
Forget what?
That he's a kleptomaniac.
Who's your kleptomaniac?
Harry was always going into stores and taking things, so you know what my mother did?
What?
Well, she took some adhesive, and she taped his hand shut all but this one finger.
Taped his hand shut all but that. Why?
Well, so he could play marbles with my other brother.
You can't play marbles with one finger.
Well, Mother did that to even up the game. You see, Harry didn't have all of his fingers, and my other brother didn't have all of his marbles.
That made the game even.
Yes, it did.
But when your mother taped up Harry's hand so that he only had one finger, did this stop his shoplifting?
Well, it helped. All he could steal were donuts.
Harry likes donuts.
That's right. It was the donut that broke Harry's back.
Donut broke his back?
Yeah. You see, he had a donut in his right-hand pocket, and he tried to get it out with his left hand.
And broke his back?
Yeah.
Well, the next time he's got a donut in his right-hand pocket, tell him to try to take it out with his right hand.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of hard when you got your pants on backwards.
He had his pants on backwards?
Yeah. You see, Harry had a suit with two pair of pants, and he put one pair on frontwards and one pair on backwards.
So that he could walk either way.
That's when the truck hit him.
What truck?
The truck that didn't have its lights on.
Well, why didn't the man in the truck have his lights on?
Well, he didn't have to. It was daytime.
Well, if it was daytime, didn't the man in the truck see your brother coming?
He didn't know it was my brother. Oh, he saw two pair of pants coming toward him, and he drove right between us.
Well, that's our music cue. And my
Two sweethearts in a country town, the neighbors say, lived happily the whole day long.
Until one day told he must go away, she wondered then what could go wrong.
He said, you know it's true, I love you best of all, and yet it's best that we should part.
Just as he went away, he heard his sweetheart say, here's a pretty tempo, Lucy, play with it. Although it broke her heart.
Some of these days,
Yes, some of these days.
you'll miss me, honey.
You're gonna miss me, honey.
Some of these days,
Yes, one of these days.
you'll feel so lonely.
You'll be feeling, oh, so
You'll
lonely.
miss my hugging.
You used to love it when I'd hug and
You'll
squeeze you.
miss my kiss.
You'd ask for more, and I
You'll
tease
miss
you.
me only
You want me only
when you go away.
when you're a million
You'll feel
miles.
so lonely.
In the evening when the sun goes
Just
down,
for me only.
I'll be on the other side of
For
town.
you know,
Oh,
honey,
you know, baby,
you've had your way.
that you went and had your way.
And when you leave me, I know 'twill grieve
You
me
can bet you're gonna be full of sorrow.
to miss your blue-eyed baby some of these days.
Ba-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Lonely, just for me only. 'Cause you know, honey, that you had your way.
That you've had your way.
And when you say goodbye, wipe that tear from your eye.
You're gonna miss your baby.
You're gonna miss your red-haired mama.
You're gonna miss
your blue-eyed baby somebody's.
Va, 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 va.
Miss your blue-eyed baby somebody's.
Lucy, you were just great.
Thank you.
Everybody out front is talking about
Oh, Michael, I couldn't be more proud of you.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, that's the first time you ever kissed me.
Well, banking and show business are different. You know, this girl is sensational,
Yeah.
and the men from Las Vegas have offered $10,000 for the act.
$10,000.
They'll go as high as 15 if you won't sing.
We'll take the 10. Did you hear that, Lucy? We're going to Vegas.
Oh, that's just wonderful. You know, this is like what happened to Ginger Rogers in that picture last night. The producer saw her on the stage. She got an offer to go to Vegas, but she'd been with Fred so long that she didn't want to be... Oh, Mr. Burns, I can't go.
Why not?
Oh, because I can't leave Mr. Mooney.
But I want you to go.
Oh, no, you don't. You need me.
I don't need you. I want you to leave.
Oh, I couldn't leave you any more than Ginger could leave Fred. Not even when Fred pretended to be mad and said things that were very nasty to make her mad.
Mrs. Carmichael, please get it through your head. I want you to go with Mr. Burns. My life would be happier without you. Happier!
That's just what Fred said, because he didn't want to stand in her way. But Ginger knew that Fred needed her, just like you need me, Mr. Mooney. Now. I'm sorry, Mr. Byrne, but it just wouldn't work. I couldn't be funny out on the stage thinking about Mr. Mooney back in the bank trying to get along without me.
Mr. Mooney, you must be a wonderful man. How do you inspire such loyalty?
I don't know what I've done to deserve this.
Well, I hope you're not mad at me, Mr. Burns.
What for? This is the story of my life.
But what about the engagement at Las Vegas?
Well, now that I don't have a girl, I guess we'll have to pass up the $10,000.
Oh, I'm just awfully sorry about it, but, you know, Mr. Burns, Mr. Mooney has... What are you doing?
If you think I'm going to let $10,000 go down the drain, you are crazy. Some of these days...
The Lucy Show. The Lucy Show. Lucille Ball. Co-starring Gail Gordon.
Well, a fine sailor you'd make.
Mr. Mooney,
Lieutenant Commander Mooney, USNR.
you joined the Navy?
No, but I've been in the reserve for years.
Oh.
Yes, I'm in this uniform because I report for duty today.
You mean you're leaving the bank?
Oh, don't get your hopes up. No, I'm just going on a 2-week training cruise.
Oh.
But I shall return.
Oh, good.
Meanwhile, when I'm gone, I want this office kept shipshape. You understand that, sailor?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, let's start with a clean sweep down fore and aft.
How's that?
Pick up the letters. May I remind you that you are using my dress sword?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. You know, Mr. Mooney, you look very handsome and very distinguished in that uniform. So manly.
Thank you.
What a change.
I know what you mean. My wife said the same thing.
You do look very military. What did you get that ribbon for?
That's the victory medal.
Oh, you know, you're so modest. You never even told me you were in the war.
Mrs. Carmichael, there are some things a man doesn't like to talk about.
Oh, I understand. Don't you say another word.
But there were times when things got pretty rough out there. They sent us to do a job, and we did it. Fighting men and fighting ships. Oh, yes, I remember once on the sub.
On the sub?
The submarine.
You were on a submarine?
Oh, yes. The SS Porpoise. Yes. Once in the South Pacific, I had the con on the dog watch. Suddenly, my sharp eyes caught a glimpse of the enemy fleet. Did I panic? No. I sounded the alarm for a crash dive. I gave the order for periscope depth, and we closed for battle. I zeroed in on an enemy ship. Fire one! I ordered calmly. Torpedo away, came the answer. A moment later, we heard her hit home. We surfaced. I rushed to the bridge, manned the machine gun, and began firing at the enemy aircraft. Got him!
You got it? Well, boy. Oh, are you going to command the same ship this time?
Command? Oh, well, you know how the Navy is. Experience doesn't really count for anything. No, I'm just going to be another fighting man assigned to a dreary desk.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Mooney. That doesn't seem fair.
Well, that's the way it goes. Well, I better get things squared away around here before I shove off.
Yes, Mr. Cheever called and said to be sure and sign the Wilson Trust papers before you go. They're very important.
Oh, yes. Well, you get them for me, please.
Yes, sir. They're right here in the safe.
Good.
Mr. Mooney, couldn't you apply for a transfer to a fighting ship?
Well, that would take too much time.
Oh.
But if they need me, I'm ready. I'm going to run that desk like a taut ship. There'll be no gold bricking in my office. When I give an order, those sailors are going to hop to it. And stand at attention when you're being addressed by a superior officer.
Yes, sir.
All right, now get those papers.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
There they are, sir.
Mrs. Carmichael?
Yes, sir?
Were you raised in a barn?
No, sir, I was raised in James
Then
County.
close that safe!
You bent my sword.
I'm terribly sorry. I'll fix it here.
Never mind, you've done enough damage
I can
already.
straighten it out for you, Mr.
Morning,
Moore.
Ted. Hello, Bill. You ready to go? Just about, yes, sir. Just about. Oh, this is my secretary, Mrs. Carmichael. Mrs. Carmichael, Commander Moore.
How do you do, sir?
Miss Carmichael? I just stopped by to take Ted down to the base.
Oh, how nice. Did you get assigned to a dreary desk job, too?
No, not exactly.
Mrs. Carmichael, he is the commander of a submarine.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Don't you think it's terrible what they did to Mr. Mooney after all of his years of experience?
What's this?
Never mind, Mrs. Carmichael.
Now, don't be modest. Didn't he tell you what he did on his ship during the war?
Ship? I thought you were the housing officer in Wichita.
Well, yes, for a while. I was just outside of Wichita. I wasn't right.
But he was also a real fighting man on a fighting ship, on a submarine.
Oh.
You never told me any of this,
I
Ted.
know I didn't.
Commander, there are certain things that a man doesn't like to talk about.
Well, a man with your experience shouldn't be tied down to a desk.
That's what I say.
You keep out of this.
I may be able to pull some strings and get you down in my submarine.
Down in a... Oh. Well, no, I wouldn't want to put you to any trouble. I mean to say, they may be short-handed down at the housing office. They may need me.
Oh, nonsense. Any oddball can handle that job.
That's right, Mr. Mooney. Let him get another oddball for that job. You deserve to be on active service. Now, you go with the commander and do what's best for the United States Navy. I'll take care of everything here.
You already have.
Well, Ted, let's shove off and get some water over our heads. Bye, Miss Carmichael.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice knowing you.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir. Goodbye, Mr. Mooney.
I'll see you when I get back. If I get back.
Mr. Mooney's office. Oh, yes, Mr. Cheever. No, sir, he just left, sir. The Wilson papers? Oh, yes. Yes, sir, I know how important they are, sir. Yes, sir, you'll have them right away, sir. Yes, sir. He forgot to sign the papers. Put them in here. What's that combination? 32 to the right.
Okay. Sorry, ma'am. Nobody's allowed on the base without a pass.
But my boss is in there, and I have some very important papers that he has to sign.
Sorry, ma'am.
But if I don't get these papers to my boss, I'll be in a lot of trouble. I may even get fired.
Look, lady, if I let you in, I may be fired. By a firing squad. Jones, William. Okay.
Mister, please. Look, I'm not a spy. Cross my heart. If I was a spy, I'd have on some sort of a disguise. Maybe even dye my hair. I mean, a real crazy color. Now, look, I just got to get these papers signed. I'll only be in there for a few minutes, Captain.
Seaman, ma'am. And not without a pass. Anthony.
Larry.
Okay.
Rush, Jerry.
Okay.
James, Chuck.
Okay.
Gerald.
Okay.
Lambie, Alec.
Okay.
Club Auto.
Okay.
Club Auto. Auto Club!
As you were. Well, Bill, that was mighty fine chow.
Thank you.
However, I hope your boat is in better shape than your coffee.
I hope so, sir. Oh, may I present my executive officer, Commander Mooney?
Oh, how do you do, Commander?
Mooney hasn't been aboard the sub in some time.
Really? Part of the mothball Navy, huh? Well, Commander, you should have been at luncheon with us. We had some fried oysters. We had some pork chops. Banana cream pie. But I imagine you're very anxious to get underway. Aren't we underway yet? Well, I hope not. I have to get off first.
Yes.
Well, let's get on with the inspection.
Yes, sir. Mooney? Sir. Prepare to get underway.
Yeah, me?
Yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Well, you heard what the man said. Prepare to get underway. Do the... Oh, Mrs. Carmichael, I owe this all to you. I hope I never see you again. Well, I didn't mean it quite like that.
Mr. Mooney.
What are you doing here?
You forgot to sign the Wilson Trust papers.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Cheever was very upset. Have you got a pen?
Yes, I have.
He was so upset.
Mooney.
He wanted to get them right back.
What are you doing in that uniform?
I borrowed it to get through the gate.
If they catch you, they'll shoot you.
Yeah, all right. I'll just tell them I'm your secretary and you invited me aboard.
Oh, in that uniform, that's fine. Then they'll shoot both of us. Get out of here. Get out. Hurry up. Come on. Go.
Mr. Mooney.
What?
Bon voyage.
As you were. Now, Bill, I'm expecting a bigger showing from you this time. Now,
Yes,
this
sir.
is a very important training maneuver.
Yes, sir.
If anybody on this pig boat expects a promotion in the next 10 years, they'd better snap to.
Yes, sir.
Mooney, you heard that? Snap to.
Yes.
All right, men. Snap to. You, sailor. That means you. Snap to.
Here, snap to, sailor. Get busy.
Get busy.
Believe me.
Secure from general quarters. Up! go! Oh. I'm gonna keep my eye on this fish.
Admiral, I can explain everything. See, there was a malfunction. Oh. All right, homie. Well, you heard what the Admiral said. He's going to be up there on his barge watching this whole show. And he's got eyes like a hawk.
Yeah, but Commander...
I don't want any excuses. I want results.
Aye, sir. Yes, sir. Result. Oh, this is all your fault.
Well, I didn't...
I don't want excuses. I want results.
Yes.
Now, get out of here. Get out. Get out. Hurry up.
I can't get it open.
I can't get it open. Well, I'll open it. I've got to get you off here before we shove off.
Yes, sir.
Heaven's sake.
I think we already shoved off.
Now I've got to hide you somewhere. If they find you, I will be shot for smuggling a woman aboard.
Oh, for
Yes, I'll be not only shot, but I'll lose my pension.
where will I hide?
I don't... Here, in here. Come through here. Come on. Now, hurry up.
Ouch! Watch your feet.
What? Oh.
And your head. Oh. Where am I hiding here?
I don't know.
Commander Mooney, report to the chart room.
Chart room?
Where's that?
I don't know where it is. Here, over here. Look, wonderful place to hide. Right in there.
In there?
Yes, come on, get in there.
You
Grab
sure?
some. Yes, that'll be fine. That's good. Get in there. Fine. Fine. Good.
You won't forget me, will you?
Well, of course not. Now what?
What is this? I'm hiding in a garbage chute?
No, it's just a torpedo tube.
Torpedo!
What?
Get me out of here!
Please, for heaven's sake, be quiet. Look, get over here. Get in the bunk and pretend you're a sailor.
Is that a torpedo?
Yes, but don't pay any attention to it.
What do
Come
you
on.
mean don't pay
Don't
any
get in there. Please, be quiet. That's it. Get in there. Now you stay.
don't like
What?
it in here.
Shh.
You having trouble, son?
Oh, no. Just one of our new men's a little shy of the torpedoes.
Oh, don't worry about a thing, mate. Them are practice torpedoes. They ain't even loaded.
Report to the chart room on the double.
Aye, sir, yeah. You be quiet and remain right there, sailor.
Well, I'm gonna get me some sack time while the getting is good. Yes, sir. Don't get a chance to get much sack time around here. I'll tell you one thing, Pally. I sure can't wait till we get a leave. That's the one thing I need is a nice long leave. I met a blondie the other night that is really gorgeous. What do you think? That's right. Stay in touch with me, pal, because the next time I see her, I'll ask her if she's got a good-looking chick for you. Would you like a date like that? Oh, boy. Talking about good-looking chicks, you should have seen the redhead I spotted down at the gate this morning. A real sharp chick. Big blue eyes, nice little nose, nice long legs. Boy, a swinging chick. Hey, how would you like a date with something like that? That's exactly the way I feel. Hey, you know something? I like you. You and I are gonna get along just great. You're my kind of guy. You know what you're talking about.
I found a one. Sailor, report to the radar officer.
Me, sir?
Yeah.
I'm the cook.
Well, he's hungry. Come on the double. Down you go. Go on. That's right. Now take your gear and get out here. That's it. Hurry up. He's very hungry. Go. That's it. Go. That's fine. I found a great place for you to hide. Come on. Never mind. We'll just hurry before they take you down. Come on.
Take her down.
Yes, we're going to dive.
Dive?
Yeah, well, now, don't get frantic. There's nothing to panic about. Don't be afraid.
Dive!
To 073.
Right, 073.
Remember, Mooney, the Admiral's going to be up there on his barge watching this whole show.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. All right. Snap to it, you men. Snap to it. Look alive. There.
What are you doing here?
I'm hungry.
Hungry?
It's my lunchtime.
Mooney! You check the forward compartment?
Aye, sir.
Everything secure?
Aye, sir.
All right, keep your men busy.
Aye.
And that means you, sailor.
You keep busy, sailor. Do something.
What do I do?
Well, here. Take this. Pretend you know how to use it.
Sonar contact bearing 238 relative.
You know, Mooney, this is the most important torpedo exercise of the year. We've got to make a good showing.
Yes, sir.
Sonar contact bearing 097 relative.
It's going pretty fast. Must be a destroyer.
Oh, yes.
Right. 2 destroyers on the port beam. Range 2,500 yards.
Range 2,500 yards.
Bearing 224.
Bearing 224.
Destroyers closing. There it is, Mooney. Our target ship.
Good.
This is what we've been waiting for. What are you doing there?
Mopping, sir.
Well, get mopping. This is a torpedo exercise. We're about to fire one.
Fire one.
Fire one.
Number 1 away.
We fired one.
We hit something.
The Admiral's barge. Prepare to surface. Blow all ballast tanks. Stop all engines.
Yes, sir. Who gave the order to fire that torpedo?
Well, sir?
I did, sir.
Good show.
What's that?
Your crew is more on the ball than I thought, sir.
It is?
It certainly is. Of all the members of the fleet, your boat was the only one who saw that I was not flying the proper recognition signals. And you took action. Kind of drastic action, but action. I'm going to see that you get a citation and extra liberty for all hands.
Well, let's hear it for the Admiral. Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip.
The Lucy Show. Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Gail Gordon.
Yes, I picked it all out yesterday, Mary Jane. The most beautiful furniture you've ever seen in your life. Yes, it's expensive, $1,500, but I can pay it off in 3 years. Yeah, I got the contract right here. Well, all I have to do is get Mr. Mooney to co-sign it for me. Oh, come on. Now, he can take it out of my salary, and that way I'll be sure of my job. Yeah, he'll never fire me as long as I owe him money. Yeah. Oh, yes, Mr. Mooney's a wonderful man when you get to know him. Kind and generous to a fault. Oh, sure, he's a little gruff now and then, but that's just a front. Underneath that rough exterior beats a hard gold. Oh, I'll have to call you back, dear.
You can skip the eulogy. I'm not gone yet.
Oh, what a terrible thought. Don't even say such a thing. Well, I don't know what I'd do around here without you.
You'd goof off all day long. That's what you'd do.
Well, I was just telling Mary Jane that in spite of our little misunderstandings now and then, you're really the best friend that I have.
Mrs. Carmichael, if I'm the best friend you have, you're destitute. And whatever it is you're firing up your boilers for, the answer is no.
Oh, I was just hoping that you'd do me one little favor.
Do me one little favor and get those letters if they're ready.
Yes, sir, they're ready.
Oh.
And there's not one single mistake in them either.
Well, I'll have to take your word for that.
You mean this time you're going to sign them without reading them first?
Yes?
Well, gee, that makes me feel very good, Mr. Mooney. That proves that you have confidence in my work.
No, it simply proves that I'm in a hurry. Let me have them. Let me have them.
Yes, sir. Everything's right here. Everything. Now, all you have to do is just sign them at the bottom, sir.
I know where to sign a letter. What's this? What's this?
What's what?
A contract with the Royal Furniture Company for $1,500?
Oh, that's not for you, Mr. Mooney. That's mine.
Wait a minute. Yours? $1,500? What's...
Well, yes, I'm buying some new furniture for my apartment. That, really was what I wanted to talk to you about, Mr. Mooney. You see, I need a co-signer, and I thought maybe you...
Me? Co-sign?
Well, it's just a formality.
I wouldn't co-sign a $1,500 note for my mother. And I like her. Here, have that notarized, please.
Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Mooney, couldn't I just talk about my... Wouldn't you just talk about my new...
One more word about your new furniture, and I'll be talking about a new secretary. Out. Open the door first and get out.
Colonel Bailey here.
Hey, good to see you. How do you feel?
I couldn't feel better if I was a sprig of mint swimming in a tall, frosty julep. How's the banking business? Have you robbed any widows and orphans today? Absolutely.
Oh, yes. We bankers love that joke.
But enough of this levity. Let's get down to business. Talk about the money you're going to make.
Oh, yes. Let's do that. I don't mind telling you, Colonel, I am happy to invest in any project of yours at any time.
Due no doubt to the fact that your little investment in my pickle business has earned approximately 312% to date.
Oh, yes, that was a good investment.
Well, pickles were natural for a couple of old sourpusses like us.
Colonel, let's discuss our new project now. What is it?
Beans, Theodore. Beans. Bailey's barbecued beans.
Beans?
Beans. And I'm launching them today with the same campaign that made Bailey's pickles an instant success. The money-back guarantee.
Go on. Yes.
This poster is going up today in every grocery store in town. Bailey's barbecued beans. The best beans you ever ate, or double your money back.
Sounds like another winner.
My beans may change the name of Boston to Bailey.
I hope they change the name of Mooney to Money. That's kind of a little... I have a check for $5,000 right here.
A wise investment. I have just okayed 200 radio and TV singing commercials for our new product.
Oh, I like the way you do things, Colonel.
So do I. Bailey's beans, price for folks of every means. Fix up hot, cold or hot, the good old Bailey's beans. Don't delay, go today to your nearest store. Hurry up. Whoa! Buy Bailey's beans. See you later, partner.
Bailey's beans may make me a man of means.
There you are, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Mooney, I was just thinking, if you won't co-sign to finance my new furniture, would you please authorize a $1,500 loan on my old furniture?
Now you're talking about collateral.
I am?
And that's different.
Oh.
All right, now, how much did your old furniture cost?
$800. And I still owe the finance company $700.
Mrs. Carmichael?
Yes, sir?
You expect me to authorize a loan of $1,500 on furniture that cost $800, on which you still owe $700?
Well, certainly 800 and 700 equals 1,500.
Only an idiot would give a loan under those conditions.
Well, I don't know any other idiots. You're the only one I know. I mean...
Never mind what you mean. Get to work. Get back to work.
Yes, sir. Ha! If that isn't a ridiculous statement.
What ridiculous statement?
That ad, best beans you ever ate. They certainly aren't the best beans I ever ate, I can tell you that.
Don't bother telling me because I'm busy doing other things.
Best beans I ever ate, my mother baked. Oh, boy. She baked the best beans in the whole world. Everybody said so. I could eat those beans 3 times a day.
Mrs. Carmichael?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to continue to eat 3 times a day?
Sure.
Then get to work! I want those letters out of here before you leave.
Yes, sir.
What's this?
What?
6 cents postage? It only cost 5 cents to send a letter.
Oh, well, I ran out of 5-cent stamps, so I put 2 3s on it. It's okay because...
It is never okay to waste money.
Oh, it's only a penny.
Only a penny. Oh, tut. If you would just learn the value of a penny, you wouldn't have to borrow money for new furniture.
How much furniture can I buy for a penny?
Just listen. If you put 1 penny in the bank today, 2 pennies the next day, then 4 the following day, and keep doubling the amount each day, you would have enough money to buy your furniture in 19 days.
You're kidding. You mean if I doubled a penny 19 times, I'd have $1,500?
You would have more than $1,500. Now, you just think about that.
Thank you, gentlemen.
This is very nice of you donating your furniture to charity.
Oh, that's all right. I'm very happy to do it. I'm just sorry that my furniture isn't in better condition.
Oh, that's all right. Our charity is donating it to another charity.
Hi, Mary Jane.
Hi, hey, I don't understand. I thought Mr. Mooney wouldn't co-sign for your new furniture.
I don't need Mr. Mooney to co-sign.
Well, how can you afford new furniture?
This is how. Look at this sign. Isn't that the most ridiculous claim you ever saw in your whole life?
The best beans you ever ate.
Yeah. Now, that might be true for some people, but not for me. Because the best beans I ever ate are the beans that my mother baked. And anyone that puts out a phony ad like that deserves to furnish my apartment for me.
Oh, Lucy, nobody's going to furnish your apartment just because your mother bakes better beans.
Ah, that's where you're wrong. Now, look, I have the most fantastic idea you ever heard of. And it's so simple, it scares me.
All your ideas scare me.
Don't worry about this one. I got this idea from Mr. Mooney.
Mr. Mooney?
Yeah. Now, look, all we have to do is buy 1 can of beans for 25 cents. Take it back, and we get 50 cents.
50 cents?
That's right. Double your money back.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we take the 50 cents and buy 2 cans, bring them back, and we get $1.
Then we buy 4 cans and we get $2 back.
8 cans and get $4. 16 cans, we get $8.
Wait a minute, Lucy. Don't you think the man at the store's going to get suspicious if we keep bringing back more and more cans of beans?
Oh, we don't go to just one store. I got it all figured out. Now, look at this. Look at this map. See all those pinheads there?
Yeah.
Well, all those pinheads are marking the stores in this whole location.
Well, what are these 2 pinheads down here?
Those 2 pinheads are us. Come on, let's go. Operation Beans. You know, this is our 4th market, and so far it's working like a charm.
It sure is. It seems like Christmas.
Yeah, and here's our Santa Claus. Pardon me, sir. Are you the manager?
Yes, ma'am. Something I can do for you ladies?
Yes, I bought these beans, and I'd like to return them, please.
Return them 8 cans?
That's right. Double my money back, like the sign says.
Oh, but you could have found out if you liked them or not in 1 can. How come you bought 8?
Look, mister, I don't tell you how to run your grocery store. Don't you tell me how to furnish my apartment.
Tell me one thing, lady. If you didn't like these beans, why did you buy so many?
The price was right.
I just don't understand it. Addison, you're the sales manager here. Explain what's going on.
Yeah, somebody better explain it.
We've been shipping beans into that area for 3 weeks now, but the chart goes up and down, up and down. It looks like a ride at Disneyland.
That's very funny, sir.
I don't think it's funny.
I don't think it's funny either.
My reports show we've sold 1,500 cans of beans in that area.
That's right.
But our income is minus $400.
Minus? How did that happen?
Yes, how did that happen?
I don't know, sir, but we'll certainly find out.
You bet you'll find out. I put $5,000 in this bogus bean business. I expect to make money, not be drowned in red ink.
Oh, now, patience, Theodore. Patience. These things take time. Rome wasn't built in a day, you know.
We're not in the construction business. Bean business.
Don't worry, Mr. Mooney. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're already at the bottom of it.
Now, Theodore, ain't gonna do no good you standing there cackling like a hen laying a square egg.
Colonel Bailey.
Yes.
Colonel Bailey, this
Yes.
is Perkins in the sales department. The West Side reports that 3,000 cans of beans have been sold just today.
3,000?
Yes, sir, and in one area.
This is the breakthrough I've been waiting for. Well, Theodore, What do you think of our methods now?
Well, Bailey's beans, Bailey's beans. Of every means, good or hot, get a pot of good old Bailey's beans.
Oh, Mary Jane, I think I have just cornered the entire bean market.
I think the bean market just cornered me.
Oh, sorry about that, Chief. Okay, out this way.
Get out of here.
There you are.
Woo.
Are you out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Gee.
Oh, Lucy, is that the last load?
Yeah, 3,000 cans of beans. English translation, $1,500. Isn't that great?
Oh, it's great, but I'm pooped.
Yeah, let's sit down and relax a while.
Relax, where?
Well, that's a good question. Well, let's see now. I think our warehouse needs a woman's touch. It's easy to relax when you know how. Go ahead, Mary Jane. Make yourself at home.
Oh, thanks. I think I will.
Oh, good thinking.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
Forgot the footstool.
That's a good idea.
Oh, this is great. Say, you know, Lucy, you never did tell me what style your new furniture's gonna be.
Oh, a little bit of everything. Contemporary, you know. Although I must say, I kind of like this decor, early pork and beans.
Well, I sure gotta hand it to you. This is the greatest idea anybody ever pulled off.
You know what I'm dying to see?
What?
The look on Mr. Mooney's face when he finds out that I have my new furniture and I tell him how I paid for it. Boy, will he be proud of me.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll be so happy when he finds out that I got the whole idea from him for this whole scheme.
Yeah, but you know, Lucy, I'm kind of worried.
About what?
Well, about all these beans. How are we going to take them back? We've already hit every store in the area.
Well, now, we're not going to hit any more stores. We're going to zero in on the factory.
The factory? How are we going to get all this stuff at the factory?
Don't you worry about a thing. I got everything arranged. I called a friend of mine, Frank Winslow. You remember him? He worked for the construction company.
He's the big fella.
Yeah, the big one, yeah. Well, I called him, and he promised to help me, and he never lets me down. There's good old reliable Frank now. Ooh, Bailey's beans, Bailey's beans. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hello? Yeah, hi, Frank. You mean I can have it today? Oh, thank you. You're a pussycat. Bye.
All set that quick?
Yeah, Frank never asked any questions.
Why not?
Well, he says my answers make him too nervous. Come on, we gotta get all this stuff ready for loading.
Okay, yes.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of that right away, sir.
Mr. Bailey?
Colonel Bailey.
Oh, Colonel Bailey.
Colonel Beauregard Bailey.
Colonel Beauregard Bailey. Well, I do declare.
What can I do for you, young lady?
Well, now, I really hate to bother a busy man like you, but, well, sir, you see, I bought some of your barbecued beans.
Yes, everybody seems to be buying them. Aren't they sensational?
Well, now, I don't want to hurt your feelings, sir, but I can't honestly say that they're the world's greatest beans, and I'd like to return them.
What? Why, I don't understand it. I know this business, and I know we put out the best beans anyone ever ate.
Well, I'm sure that you're very sincere, sir, but you've never tasted my mama's beans, and they're the best I ever ate.
Now, we're not trying to put mamas out of business. But you could have gotten your money back at the grocery store. Why'd you bring this down here to me?
Well, now, because I wanted to tell you how much I admire the straightforward way that you do business, Colonel Bailey. When I first read that guarantee, I didn't know whether you really meant it or not.
Oh, my dear. The Bailey Bean Company means every word we say.
Oh.
We stand behind every bean.
Oh, now, isn't that nice? You mean that guarantee is good for every little old can of beans that you sell?
Every little old can. And I'm delighted to have a chance to prove it to you. Now, you let me have that can.
Yes, sir.
And for bookkeeping purposes, I'm going to have to pay you by check.
Well, that's quite all right, Colonel. But before you fill out the amount, I do have a few more cans outside.
Oh?
Yes, you just make it out to Lucille Carmichael.
Lucille Carmichael.
Now, that was 2 L's.
2 L's.
Yes.
Lucille Carmichael. What is this?
Well, now, the rest of them are outside, Colonel. Altogether, I have 3,000 cans. You just make that check out for $1,500.
$1,500? 3,000 cans? Hey, what do you mean here? What are you doing?
$1,500. Wow! Yeah, and I called the store and told them to deliver my furniture this afternoon.
Oh, Lucy, I can't wait to see it.
Oh, while we're waiting, let's get something to eat. I am so hungry.
Oh, I got news for you. We were so busy buying beans, we forgot to buy groceries.
Oh, I'm starved.
Well, the only thing I could find in the house is the glass of milk.
I'll drink it.
I drank it. The only other thing I found was a can of beans.
I'm so hungry, I'll eat anything. Thank you.
When the furniture comes, we'll go marketing.
We'll have a big feast and celebrate.
Beans okay?
Not bad. In fact, they're pretty good. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Lucy, what's the matter?
These are the best beans I ever ate in my whole life. Oh, dear. Oh.
Lucy, what are you doing?
Oh, I can't take the money. I can't take the money. If that's the furniture, send it back.
Mrs. Carmichael!
Mr. Mooney, what are you doing here?
I happen to be an investor in Bailey's Bean Company.
Yeah!
Oh, Colonel.
And I have just learned of your conniving, swindling scheme.
Oh, don't bother to yell at me. Here's your check, Colonel. I can't take your money.
How come?
Because it's true. These are the best beans I ever ate in my whole life.
They are?
Yes.
You see? How about that for a testimonial?
Furniture for Carmichael.
Oh, please, take it back to the store. I can't pay for it. I'm sorry.
Oh, just a little old minute here. Gentlemen, you bring all that new furniture right in here. I'll pay for it.
You will?
I'll be glad to pay for it because you're the most wonderful testimonial my company has ever had.
Well.
From now on, you're going to be known as Bailey's Bean Queen.
Bean Queen?
Your picture will be on every signboard in the country.
Gee, Mary Jane, I'm a bean queen.
Bailey's beans.
Bailey's beans.
Right.
The Lucy Show. Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Gail Gordon.
Yeah, Marge?
Lucy, Mr. Winchell is on his way in.
Mr. Winchell? Okay, thank you. Come in.
Good morning. I'm Paul Winchell.
Good morning. I'm so happy to meet you. It's so nice of you to drop in. I'm Lucy Carmichael.
Oh, how do you do? I was told outside that someone here could help me.
Oh, well, it would be a thrill helping a famous person like you, Mr. Winchell. I always read your column.
No, that's Walter Winchell. I'm Paul Winchell.
Oh, of course. But I knew you were famous. You were a ventriloquist.
Yes, that's right.
I don't know how I could get so confused when you're really one of my favorite entertainers.
Thank you.
I just think you're so wonderful and so funny. I just get hysterical watching you and Charlie McCarthy.
No, that's Edgar Bergen.
Oh, of course. You work with Charlie Mahoney.
No, Jerry Mahoney.
Jerry, that's it. Oh, you know, another thing I love about you.
I think you better quit while you're ahead.
Oh, maybe you're right. Won't you sit down? What can I do for you, Mr. Winchell?
Thank you. Well, I'm thinking about opening up a savings account here, and they told me that a Mr. Mooney could help explain the bank's interest rates to me.
Oh, well, yes, he could, but he doesn't happen to be here right now.
Oh.
And I'd be glad to explain our interest rates to you.
Oh, fine. Thank you.
Now then, on savings accounts, our bank pays 5% annually.
5%?
Yes, however, if the money remains on deposit for over 6 months, we compound the interest on a quarterly basis. And this brings the interest to 5 3/8%.
Oh, I see. Well,
Yes, unless the deposit is made after the 10th of the month. Now, in this case, the interest is 5 1/16%.
Oh, well, then another
That
word.
is if you deposit more than $1,000 under our bonus plan. And it remains in the bank for 1 year, yet less than 18 months. See, then the interest is compounded daily.
Daily?
Yes, and it amounts to 5 3/4%.
Oh, well, then
Unless... Oh, when is your birthday?
December 21st.
You're a Sagittarian.
Yes, that's right.
Well, you're a Sagittarian and you are eligible for our birthday club. Yes. Now, our birthday accounts allow deposits of $5,000. And the interest is compounded every half hour. And amounts to 5 89/100%.
5 89/100%?
Yes, sir, providing that you return the set of dishes that we give you when you open your account. Unless you prefer the electric frying pan or the hair dryer. Or you can have an automatic toaster, which is guaranteed for 5 years, or 50,000 slices of bread, whichever comes first. Would you like me to go over that again?
No, once is enough. Well, I certainly appreciate you explaining everything to me.
Well, you're lucky that I was the one who took care of you because I'm one of the few people in the bank that knows about the interest rates.
Oh, I could believe that. Well, I think I will open my account here, and thank you very much for your help.
Well, thank you. And Mr. Winchell, if there's ever anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to call on me.
Oh, well, thank you. And if I can ever help you, you just call on me.
Well, thank you very much. That's nice. I hope to see you again soon.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Mooney's office. Oh, hi, Mary Jane. What? Oh, well, thank you, dear, but I can't make it Friday night. No, the bank is having its annual employees' dinner and show, remember? Yeah, Mr. Mooney's out right now trying to line up all kinds of celebrities to entertain at the dinner. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. Yeah, well, thanks for calling anyway, dear. Bye-bye. Oh, hi, Mr. Mooney, how'd you make out?
I didn't.
You mean you didn't get anyone to entertain at the dinner?
No one?
Oh, I thought it was such a good idea, you calling on the celebrities in person.
Well, they all turned me down. They had good reasons, but they turned me down.
What good reasons?
Well, Bob Hope is doing a show for the Girl Scouts in Pismo Beach. Jack Benny is on a tour of Fort Knox. And Dean Martin just had an operation.
An operation?
Yes, he had a brass rail removed that was pressing on the bottom of his foot. Well, I just don't know who I'm going to get.
Oh, gee, aren't there any other movie actors you could call?
Yes, but they're all too busy running for public office. Well, now, Mrs. Carmichael, don't you know someone who can help us out?
Well,
let's
see. We've already gone through our list of clients.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of him before?
Who?
Oh, you know how a thing can be right under your nose and you don't see it?
You don't see what?
You know how a name can be right on the tip of your tongue and you forget it?
What name?
You know how sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees?
What trees?
How sometimes you just...
Oh, will you stop babbling and tell me who it is?
You're the world's greatest ventriloquist, Paul Winchell.
Oh, he's wonderful.
Yes, he is.
But how can I get him? I haven't even met him.
Well, I have. He was in the bank a little while ago, and I helped him open an account, and he told me that he appreciated it very much, and if he could ever do me a favor, that I should call on him. So I'll go right over and call on him tonight after work.
Mrs. Carmichael, if you can get him, I will see to it that you get a $50 raise.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, $50?
Per year.
Per year? That isn't even $1 a week.
Hello? Oh, hi, Gary. A golf game? No, I can't. I'm rehearsing right now. Oh, yeah. Shh. No, well, it's business, you know. How about next week? Great. Okay, thanks. Goodbye.
Well, you certainly do need rehearsal. I saw your lips moving.
Oh, you funny little snail. I tell you, Snitchy, lately you're just absolutely incorrigible.
How dare you say that I'm incorrigible? That I'm How come you can say it and I can't?
Because you're not as bright as I am. Now, you just sit right down here for a moment.
Hello, darling.
Well, hello, Tessie. Listen, I'd like to talk with you.
Oh, it's about time. You've been ignoring me all day.
Well, I'm terribly sorry.
Well, what do you want to say?
Well, I hear that you and your boyfriend went to a drive-in movie last night.
Oh, yes, we did. We had such a wonderful time. Oh, it was so exciting. Those terrific love scenes.
Really?
Yes. Tonight we're going to go back and see the movie. Oh, my boyfriend is so romantical.
No.
Yes.
No.
I tell him yes, he tells me no.
You like the boys, I gather.
No, I like the ones I gather.
Come in. Oh, hello.
Oh, Mr. Winchell, I'm sorry. If I'd known your girlfriend was here,
I'm not his girlfriend.
Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Winchell.
I'm not Mrs. Winchell. I'm not married.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
Well, I didn't mean to intrude. I'll come back later.
No, wait a minute. You're not intruding. This is just one of my...
Watch it, Buster.
Oh, Mr. Winchell, you fooled me completely.
Oh, thank you, Lucy.
You remembered my name.
Oh, well, it's hard to forget a girl with such beautiful, natural red hair.
Natural?
Tessie, that's not very nice. Lucy, will you sit down?
Natural. It probably comes out of a peroxide bottle.
Well, it certainly is nice to see you, Lucy.
Well, thank you. I just thought I'd drop by and bring you one of the bank's calendars and...
well, thank you.
Maybe ask you a teensy-weensy little favor.
A favor?
Yes, you see, the bank is having a dinner at the Beverly Ritz Hotel Friday night, and we need someone wonderful like you to entertain.
Oh, well, thank you for thinking of me. What do they intend paying?
Paying? Oh, well, it's sort of a benefit.
A benefit? For a bank?
Yeah, well, To be honest, it's kind of a benefit for me. Yeah, my boss promised to give me a raise if I got you to come and entertain.
Oh, how much of a raise?
$1.
A whole $1. Boy, he must be one of the last of the big spenders.
Yeah, at the bank, we call him Diamond Jim Mooney.
Well, okay, I'll entertain at the dinner, but I won't do it for Mooney. I'll do it for you.
Oh, thank you. You're so wonderful. You don't know what this means to me, getting a wonderful ventriloquist like you to entertain. You know, I've always been fascinated by ventriloquism.
Have you really?
Yes, I have.
Well, you know, it can be a very, very interesting hobby, especially for a woman.
Why?
She can always be sure of having the last word.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Well, Lucy, we ventriloquists do have an advantage. We can talk to our little wooden friends and say anything we want about anybody. And it's a great way to let off some steam.
Oh, boy, I could use one of your little wooden friends around the office. Gee, have I got a boss. I like to tell him a thing or two. Are they very expensive? Where can I buy one?
Oh, you don't have to buy one. I'll lend you one of mine.
Would you?
Why, of course.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Go ahead, take your pick. Which one would you like?
Take my pick.
Any one you want.
Oh, for heavens. Oh, look at them. Oh, he's cute.
Oh, thanks a lot, honey.
What are you saying, thanks a lot, honey? She's talking to me. Come here, you gorgeous hunk of stuff. Your hand. I kiss your hand, madame.
Oh, cut it out, Casanova. I'm the head guy.
Yeah, what a head. I seen a better head on a glass of beer.
Oh, I guess you think you're kind of cute with that cockamamie kisser.
Oh, look who's talking. Is that your face, or are you ad-libbing till Halloween?
Oh, so you want to get tough, do you? All righty. There.
Ooh, oh, would you like to have an egg shampoo? Here you are, kiddo.
Why, you, okay, here's one for you, kid.
Oh, you want to start in, eh? Here's my calling card. Now, wait a minute. Yeah, here's one for you. Now, wait a minute, pal. Wait a minute. Will you wait? Will you both wait? Will you wait one moment, please? Don't you see I have company?
Yeah, and what company?
Yes, he's got a friend for you.
Hey, listen, Lynch, you better do something quick. I think she just entered the Twilight Zone.
Lucy? Lucy? Lucy?
Yeah. What?
Welcome back.
Oh, Paul. Oh, Paul. You were doing that. I could have sworn they were alive.
Well, I don't blame you, Lucy. Sometimes even I forget that they're nothing but a couple of brainless dummies.
Who are you calling brainless?
Gentlemen, in answer to your letter of the 14th, we are willing to extend the loan, provided all conditions pertinent. Mooney speaking. Mr. Cheever, sir. Yes, I was the one who got Mr. Winchell to entertain at our dinner, sir. Well, thank you, sir. Well, if you're happy, sir, I'm happy too, sir. A bonus? Well, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Of course, sir. I can come to your office right away, sir. Yes, sir. Immediately, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I'll be back in a few minutes, sir. I mean, Mrs. Carmichael.
Did you hear that?
How do you like old Fatso taking all the credit?
Oh, now that's not nice.
It's not nice, but it's true. He's a fat brat fink.
Oh, Mr. Mooney isn't fat. He's just a little flabby.
Just a little flabby. He looks like he cornered the flab market.
Mr. Mooney's office.
I have a person-to-person call for Lucy Carmichael.
Lucy Carmichael speaking.
Go ahead, Las Vegas.
Hello, Lucy.
Yes?
This is Paul Winchell.
Mr. Winchell, what are you doing in Las Vegas? Don't tell me you can't appear at our dinner. Old Fatso will fire me. He'll kill me.
Now, calm down, Lucy. I'll be at the dinner.
But the dinner is tonight.
Well, I'll be back tonight. That's why I'm calling you.
Oh.
You see, my plane doesn't arrive in Los Angeles until 9 o'clock, so you're going to have to do me a favor.
9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Anything at all. What?
Okay, now you go to my apartment,
Yeah.
get the keys from the manager, pick up the dummies, and bring them over to the dinner, and I'll meet you there.
Oh, go to your apartment, get the keys from the manager, pick up... Okay, don't worry. I'll have them there. Anything else?
No, that's all. I'll see you tonight.
All right, Paul.
Yes?
I'll meet you at the back entrance of the Beverly Ritz Hotel.
Very good.
Okay, 9 o'clock.
Right.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
What's the matter?
I forgot to turn off this tape recorder when I left coffee.
Oh.
Now, let's see, where was I? Oh, yes, that's right. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to change your tape.
Why?
Well, you don't want to use an old tape.
Why not?
Well, you know the proverb.
What proverb?
It's a famous saying. If a tape you use and use, someday you will blow a fuse.
Mrs. Carmichael, I think you have blown your fuse. Scrub your hand off that. Get away. Get away. Go.
Yes, sir.
Let me see now. Let's see.
How do you like old Fatso taking all the credit?
Oh, now that's not nice.
It's not nice, but it's true. He's a fat brat fink.
It's sad. He's just a little flabby.
A little flabby. He looks like he cornered the flab market.
So I cornered the flab market, did I? Who was that?
Well, please, Mr. Mooney, now don't make me become a stool pigeon.
You'll either be a stool pigeon or a dead duck. Who was it?
Well, now, wait a minute. I don't want to mention any names. I'll just say that the person who insulted you was just a brainless, wooden-headed dummy.
All right, Mrs. Carmichael. Fortunately for you, you defended me.
Oh, you know me, little loyal Lucy.
Mr. Winchell?
Yes?
Oh, on behalf of the bankers, I want to thank you, sir, for coming here. I'm Theodore J. Mooney.
Oh, Diamond Jim.
I beg your pardon?
Never mind. Where's Mrs. Carmichael?
Well, I don't know, but it's getting rather late. Can we start the show?
Well, not until Mrs. Carmichael shows up.
Oh, why not?
Well, she's bringing over my little friends.
Your little friend?
My dummies.
Oh. I see.
Ah.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Lucy.
Did you have fun in Vegas?
Oh, yeah, great.
I'm sorry, I'm a little late, but there was an awful lot of heavy traffic. Hello, Mr. Mooney.
Hello.
Lucy?
Yeah.
Where are the dummies?
What?
Where are the dummies?
Oh, they're right. Oh, no.
Well, didn't you pick them up?
Yeah, I picked them up. I brought them over here in a cab.
Well, then where are they?
Well, they look so human. When I got out of the cab, I thought they were going to follow me.
Follow you?
Yeah.
So without the dummies?
Maybe the cab is still there.
But Lucy, boy, what a spot to put me into. How could she do a thing like that?
It's your own fault. You shouldn't have trusted your dummies with my dummies.
The cab is gone.
Oh.
So are you. Mrs. Carmichael, Mr. Cheever, and the other members of the bank board are sitting out there waiting for a show to begin.
And unless a show begins, you are finished, dismissed, through, kaput, canned, fired, and sacked!
Mr. Mooney.
What?
Does that mean I don't get my dollar? What are we going to do?
Well, I don't know. I can't go on without the dummy.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Mr. Winchell. Please don't leave.
Well, what'll I do, Lucy?
Well, maybe you could do a few magic tricks.
No, I can't do any magic tricks.
Well, can you sing?
No, I can't sing.
Could you juggle?
I can't do anything without the dummy.
Please.
Lucy, what'll I do?
Maybe you could dance a little
I
or
can't
something.
even dance, Lucy.
Just a little couple of steps.
No. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Winchell. Take another bow, a nice big bow, Tessie. Take a bow. Very, very good. Now, Tessie, I want to tell you that all of the people in this large and wonderful audience are very pleased to meet you.
Oh, likewise, I'm sure.
Tessie.
What?
Is that perfume I smell?
It is, and you do.
Don't talk. Well, it's a wonderful perfume.
Oh, it costs $50 an ounce, and it's called Perhaps.
Perhaps?
For $50, it should be positively. Oh, that's a good one.
Well, I'm sure that it will make a fine impression on your boyfriend.
We're not seeing each other anymore.
No.
I tell him yes. He tells me no.
Well, what happened between you and your boyfriend?
Oh, he's so insulting. Last night he told me to fix the wrinkles in my stockings.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I wasn't wearing stockings.
Well, no.
Again, he says no when I say yes.
Well, I'm sorry that you broke up with your boyfriend.
Oh, it's just as well. We didn't get along lately.
Well, why not?
Well, he had water on his knee, and every time I sat on his lap, I floated away. Do you have water on your knee, too?
Look, Tessie, let's not discuss our personal affairs. We're here to entertain this wonderful group of people. You know, they're all in the banking business.
Oh, that's wonderful. I can sing a medley of banker songs.
You mean you know special songs for bankers?
Sure. Your dime is my dime.
Perhaps we better not sing that type of song.
So what'll we do?
Well, I don't know. What does this audience want? What does the audience want? Should we be jokey or would be hokey? Should you act girlish or Milton Berlish? What does the audience want? Tell us, what do these bankers all want?
Should we be loony like Mr. Mooney?
She's got a hanker to kid that banker. Oh, tell me, what did these bankers... I know.
What?
I could drink some tea simultaneously while my partner sings. Sing.
The Yankee Doodle went to town just to ride a pony. Stop it.
Bankers, oh what? Shall we talk money or just be funny? I tell you, we're here to please you with things that we do. We'll never tease you. Get off in a shoe. What does this lovely audience? What does this lovely audience? What does this lovely audience want?
The Lucy Show. The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Gail Gordon.
Touché, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, I'm so sorry, but I was in such a hurry to tell you the good news. Boy, are you going to be surprised.
About what?
I won first place in a dog food contest.
That doesn't surprise me. I've tasted your cooking.
I didn't make the dog food. I just entered the contest, and I won a trip to London. Look, here's my ticket. My plane leaves Monday morning.
Well, what makes you think you can take off from work just like that?
Oh, well, I have some days coming to me. I've been saving up my sick leave.
Your sick leave?
Yes, sir. And oh, you don't know what I've gone through to save up those few measly days. Oh, some days I have been so miserable.
Oh, well, I never realized you were so dedicated.
Oh, yes. You know, one day I came to work in such pain that I had to ask the bank guard to give me a bullet to bite on.
Why, you poor thing.
Well...
However, Mrs. Carmichael, it is impossible for you to leave at this time.
Why?
Because I have to go east next week on business, and I want someone to be here in this office.
But, Mr. Mooney, last year we both took our vacations at the same time. Nobody even missed us.
Exactly, and I never want that to happen again.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, that's a thanks I get for all the hard work I've done, all the long hours of concentration I've put in.
On what?
On my dog food jingle.
Dog food jingle?
Yeah, the one that I won the prize with. I feed my doggy arf arf. I buy it by the bunch. I know it's tasty dog food. I eat it myself for lunch.
You wrote that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you do need sick leave.
You mean I can go?
Oh, go.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to London. I'm going to tell the girls. I'm going to London.
And they think they'll always be in England.
Oh, Mary Jane, I'm so excited. There it is. British Imperial Airways. You know what it said on the ticket. From the moment you step up to the counter, you feel a bit of Britain.
Oh.
Isn't it exciting?
Lucy, but you better hurry, honey. You have to check your ticket.
Yeah, okay, honey. Oh, dear.
Where's your ticket?
I must have left it in my bag. Oh, my God. I left it in my bag.
Lucy!
My bag! My ticket's in my bag! What am I going to do?
Ask this man.
Sir, excuse me. I'm on my way to London, and I had my ticket, and I left it in my bag. I put my bag down there, and it went that way, and I don't know how to get it back.
Oh, really? Well, the only way you can sleep, baby, you know the bell bill says I don't sleep. See the bag in my feet. What do you do, really, now?
What?
The only possible way we're going to get back around the better business, you'll find the old things in the baby box. It's the only possible thing you can do, really.
Did you understand what he said?
No.
Excuse me, sir. Perhaps your friend could help me?
Cedric called all of these Americans, you know.
Right, Herr Devlin. As I understand it, you're in a bit of a tiz, was, because you went and lost your bloomin' doodah, lady?
Yes, I lost my bloomin' doodah, lady, and I want to know how to get it back.
But there's no need to get yourself in a state.
Well, of course I'm in a state. My plane's ready to take off, and my tickets are in my bag. My bag took off without me, and I don't know how to get it.
Perhaps I can be of some help, ladies.
Oh, I hope so. I sure would appreciate it.
If you don't mind, sir. What this man was trying to tell you is that the baggage room's in the basement.
In the basement. Oh, basement? I don't know if I have time to get to the basement. My plane is taking off for London. Flight 19.
Well, how soon does Flight 19 leave?
It just left.
Just left?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I knew this was too good to be true.
Honey, I told you to get an earlier start.
Don't get so upset. Look, there's a plane leaving for New York in a few minutes.
I'm not going to New York. I'm going to London.
I know. If you take the plane from here to New York, there they can get your connections on to London.
Oh, can they do that?
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
Now, remember to take your tickets to the main ticket counter.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, my tickets. I got to get my tickets. Yeah, I got to get my tickets. Lucy, what are you doing? I'm going to get me bloomin' doodah, lady.
Seat 10C.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Would you like me to take that for you?
Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, miss.
Yes?
I keep forgetting about the difference in time. Do I set my watch ahead or back?
Oh, it's 3 hours later in New York.
Oh, well, I'm not just going to New York. I'm going all the way to London, England, in Europe.
How very nice. The time difference is 8 hours between here and London.
London, England.
In Europe.
Thank you. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Sir,
Yes?
I wonder if you would do me a favor.
Yes, what is it?
You see, my girlfriend is here to see me off, and I promised to wave to her, but I don't think she can see me. Would you wave to Mary Jane? She's the one in the green suit right by the gate. Just give her a little wave. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, look, she's waving back to us, and she's throwing me a kiss. She's the very best girlfriend I've got. Would you mind throwing her a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I would love to get a shot of her just waving to me. Would you just draw back a little bit? Oh, look, maybe you better take it. Maybe you better just press this little thing right here. Yes. Now, look, get her attention. Wave to her, wave to her. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. She really is my very best girlfriend. Thank you. I'm terribly sorry. I'm sitting on the wrong side of the plane to wave goodbye to her.
May I take your coat?
Oh, yes. Yes, I guess so. Thank you. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I don't think so. Later, I may have some coffee, tea, or milk. Mr. Mooney.
Mrs. Carmichael, what are you doing here?
Well, I don't blame you for being surprised. I missed my plane.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, I'm going to New York on this plane, and then I get my plane for London from there.
Oh, I see.
My, it's a small world, isn't it?
Yeah. And with you in it, no wonder they're racing for the moon.
Mr. Mooney, you know, you ought to be glad that I'm sitting here with you instead of some stranger. After all, it's a long trip, and you'll have someone nice to talk to.
Mrs. Carmichael, when I arrive in New York, I'm going directly to an important meeting.
Listen.
That's why I'm studying these documents. And I don't want to be disturbed.
Oh, yes, sir. Isn't this a wonderful age we live in? Breakfast in Los Angeles, lunch in New York, dinner in London. Isn't it exciting?
Frankly, my business takes me on so many transcontinental and overseas trips that it isn't very exciting for me. I get pretty sick of flying.
Oh, really? Well, actually, I get a little bored now and then, too, yeah.
Fasten your seatbelts, please.
Oh, I guess we're going to take off, huh? You better fasten your seatbelt.
I'd be happy to if you'd give me the other half of my belt.
Oh, you have...
Yeah.
Oh, you have two buckles. Oh, for heaven's sake. You have part of mine. Goodness. I don't know why they don't have them right in the first place.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Since the takeoff portion of our flight will be over water, I'd like to demonstrate how to put on the life jackets, which you'll find under your seat.
Sir, she wants you to pay attention.
I've seen this 100 times.
Oh, yeah, it's a real drag.
The chances of your having to use the life jackets are very remote, but regulations require this demonstration. After the jacket is securely tied, it is inflated by pulling this cord. Jacket should be inflated only after leaving the plane. Thank you very much. Would you care for some gum?
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
It's for your ears.
Oh, of course. I forgot.
Does gum really help? Oh, yes. Chewing the gum does seem to help relieve the pressure during the takeoff. Thank you. I get so used to wearing them, I forget I have them on.
Oh, I'm glad you're through with your work, Mr. Mooney. I was feeling kind of lonesome.
Carmichael, I'm going to listen to some nice, quiet music and try to get some rest.
Oh, is that what those are? I was just trying to turn up the volume.
Well, turn up your own volume. Oh.
I don't have to. I can hear yours now.
Look, Mrs. Carmichael, all I want is a little rest, so I look fresh at that meeting.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Sorry, sir. I certainly hope they serve lunch soon. I didn't have any breakfast.
Miss, you have to press the button on the arm at the same time.
Oh, of course. I forget. All planes are different. Oh, I found it. I have it now. Yes. What's the matter? Did you have a bad dream?
No, I didn't have a bad dream. Miss, your button is on this arm.
Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Would you care for some champagne?
Champagne? Oh, thank you.
Would you care for some?
Thank you.
My, this is delicious. Happy landing.
Bon voyage.
Oh, the boniest. What was that?
Just a little turbulence.
A little turbulence? Oh, I hope they don't have too much of that up here. Oh, my. Was that some more turbulence?
Getting a little rough.
It certainly is.
More champagne?
Why not? Boy, it's getting hot in here. I certainly hope they serve lunch pretty soon. You know, it's nearly midnight in London, England, in Europe. You know something?
What?
You're awfully nice.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to tell you a little secret.
Secret?
I've never flown before.
You're kidding.
You couldn't tell, could you?
I would have sworn you were Peter Pan.
Boy, I hope they serve lunch pretty soon. I certainly didn't mention this turbulence in my travel folder.
I think we're heading into a little storm.
Really?
What's going on?
Well, the plane was ditching.
The plane's ditching? Where's my life back? Where's my life? They're going to ditch. I know it. Yeah, I know it's on the... Yes, all right, I'm putting
Settle down. Settle down now. Everybody be quiet. Now, what's going on here?
Well, he said the plane was ditching.
Now, look, sir. You've caused nothing but trouble since you came aboard. You fell out of your seat, you wrecked the luggage rack, and now you've got the whole plane in an uproar. Now, everybody just be calm. Everything's going to be all right. Now, take your seats. Sit down, sir. Everything's going to be just fine.
The Lucy Show. The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Gail Gordon.
But, Mr. Mooney, we're old friends. Why can't you give me a job?
Mrs. Carmichael, I know we are old friends, but working for a bank is a big responsibility. It calls for people who are dependable.
Well, I was a private secretary for Mr. Miller. He's the president of the Pop Record Company.
And just how long did that last?
A whole week. And when his girl came back and he had to let me go, he had tears in his eyes.
I'll bet he had tears in his eyes before he let you go.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, I am a very good secretary, and I happen to have one of the most important qualities that you can find in a good employee.
What's that?
I need the money.
Do you think you could conduct yourself with the dignity and efficiency that reflects the image of our bank?
Mr. Mooney, I assure you that I am perfectly capable of performing my duties with the utmost dignity and propriety.
Well, in that case, you may consider yourself employed.
Oh, hooray! Oh,
Mrs. Carmichael!
I mean, I am most appreciative of your consideration.
That's much better.
Oh, you'll never regret this, Mr. Mooney. You know, there are so many things that I can do for you.
Never! The papers on my desk.
Well, I just wanted to clean...
And never touch my pipe!
That's your desk over there. That's where you belong.
Yes, sir. Mr. Mooney, how much does this job pay?
$14 a day.
How much is that a week?
Let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. Now then, you can start off by doing an important errand for me.
Oh, yes, sir.
I want you to take this contract to Mr. Katz at the television station and get his signature.
Yes, sir, Mr. Katz, television station.
And you have it back here before the escrow department closes at 3 o'clock.
Yes, sir. And, Mr. Mooney, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, well.
Well, you know, this job is going to mean a lot to my future.
Oh, how's that?
Well, next time I look for work, I'll be able to say, I used to work for Theodore J. Mooney.
Well, if you're not back by 3 o'clock, you'll be saying that tomorrow.
Oh.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mrs. Carmichael!
Oh, I'm sorry. Tell me what floor Mr. Katz is on, please.
Oh, third floor.
Thank you.
But he's not up there. Mr. Katz and his secretary are both out to lunch.
Oh, well, do you know when they'll be back?
No, but if you want to sit here and wait for him, I'll let you know when they come back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't know anyone was there.
That's all right. I was peeking in to watch the rehearsal.
Oh.
Gee, you're lucky. You're a messenger. You get to go inside.
Messenger? Oh, no, I'm not a messenger. This is just a part I play in the show.
Oh, you're an actor?
Just starting out. It's only a small part.
There are no small parts, only small actors.
How true. Are you an actress?
No, but back in Danfield, I did play the lead in a play once.
The lead?
Yeah.
Gee, I'll bet you were excited.
Oh, yeah. When I opened my mouth to speak, I felt such a fluttering going on inside.
Butterflies?
Moths.
Moths?
Yeah, it was outside in the summertime. I just adore acting.
Yes, I love acting, too. So you'll excuse me, I'd better study my part.
Oh, would you like to have me help you study?
Oh, well, thanks. I don't want to trouble you.
Oh, it'll be no trouble at all. I'd love to do it.
Well, okay. Let's see. Now, let's see. You be Danny Thomas. See?
I'm going to be Danny Thomas.
Yes, he's in the show, too. Let's see. There's a knock on the door, and you say, come in, and so on and so on.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Knock, knock, knock.
Come in.
Are you Danny Thomas? I said, are you Danny Thomas? Excuse me. When I say, are you Danny Thomas, you say, that's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I've been Mrs. Carmichael so long I forgot to answer.
It doesn't matter what I call you.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, if the line, are you Danny Thomas, confuses you, I'll say...
Well, it did a little bit, yeah.
Well, I can help you with that. I'll just say, are you Mrs. Carmichael?
Oh, I'd answer to that.
Well, then the rest of the scene reads the same.
Oh, fine. Go right ahead, then. You
All
want
right.
to come in again?
All right, I will.
Okay, knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, that's right. Knock, knock. Yes, come in.
Are you Mrs. Carmichael?
I have a telegram for you.
No, that's my line. No, you see, here it is. When I say, are you Mrs. Carmichael, you say, that's right.
Oh.
And I say, I have a telegram for you.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
All right, well, so try it again from my entrance.
Yes, all right.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock.
Never mind that, will you please? Let's see, are you Mrs. Carmichael?
That's right.
Sign right here, please.
You forgot to say I have a telegram for you.
I did?
Yeah, see? Then I say thank you, and then you say sign right here, please. Now, you want to try it again?
No. No, I want to go inside and study.
Yeah, you better.
You know something? Before you started to help me, I knew this whole thing by heart.
Good luck.
Terrible time learning this number.
I don't know either, Miriam. It's just one simple step.
Yeah, but I keep goofing it.
Come here, I'll show you. Now, very slowly from the top. Your left foot is free. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, clap, clap, step, clap, clap. Left, right, hip, left, hip, kick, right, left. Brrr, whack. Simple.
Looks simple when you do it. Would you do it once more?
Very slowly, we'll talk it through. Your left foot is free. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, clap, clap. Step, clap, clap. Left, hip, kick, 2, 3. Brrr, whack.
All right, girls. I want to run through Danny's entrance and opening monologue. Places, please. Right over here. That's fine. Okay, take it.
The curtain's rising, here we go. You'll love the show, we promise. Since you're entitled to the best, we bring you Danny Thomas.
Anyway, then blah, 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 and with a closing song. Marty, that's enough. Let's do the opening number.
I want to hold off on that, Danny.
Why?
I put in a call for some more showgirls.
Oh, yeah, we could use a few more.
Look, while we're waiting, why don't we run through your dressing room scene? You know, where the messenger boy delivers the telegram?
Oh, good. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, messenger boy.
Yeah, come on.
Coming.
You know your lines, kid?
Oh, yes, I know them.
You seem a little nervous.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm all right.
You are?
Yeah, I always get moths before I go on.
What?
No, I mean butterflies.
Oh, well. When the director cues you, you just come in, and for the moment there'll be no knock. You just say knock, knock, and come right in. We'll go on with the scene.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. Now, Danny, you're in your dressing room.
All right, fine.
And then there's a knock on the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
Come in.
Are you Mrs. Carmichael?
Am I who?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got mixed up.
Well, you just go out and we'll start
Got
all
another
over again.
chance.
Don't be nervous. Don't be. Mrs. Carmichael?
All right, let's take it again, please.
Knock, knock, knock.
Come in.
Are you Danny Thomas?
That's right.
I have a telegram for you.
That's fine. May I have it?
I forgot the telegram.
Go and get it, will you? did you get this actor? He can't remember a line? He can't remember a prop?
I'm sorry, Danny. It wasn't until after I hired him I found out this is his first job.
His first job? Oh, no.
Look, Danny, I'll replace it.
You can't do that.
Well, why not?
I have a policy. I got a set rule. I never fire a person from his first job. It could ruin him for life. It could just absolutely destroy his future.
But look, Danny, if the kid can't act...
Please, I'll pull him through somehow. Just think after he gets this first show under his belt and goes on to greater glory, you and I can be proud as we watch him go up that ladder.
Oh, you got a good heart, Danny.
That's somebody else's ladder, not mine. All right, come on.
All right, messenger boy.
Knock, knock, knock. Are you Danny Thomas?
That's right.
What's right?
What's right?
I mean, I have a Carmichael for you, Mr. Thomas. Wait. Will you relax? No, I'm sorry, Mr. Telegram.
Hold it. Yes, thank you. Marty, could I handle this? Look, boy, this is your first job, and I want to help pull you through. Now, you just come right in and relax and rely upon me a little bit. I'll try to help you.
Okay.
Go ahead. Here we go. Ah, knock, knock. Come in. Oh, a West Telegram. Well, that's very nice. Okay, I'll have it. Or you want me to sign right there? That's fine. Here you are, my boy. Here's $1 for you. Buy yourself a cigar. As a matter of fact, I happen to have a cigar right here. That'll be $1, please. Thank you very much.
Sir, I have to get these papers back to the bank before 3 o'clock. Are you sure Mr. Katz hasn't come back yet?
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see what you got. Oh, hello. Hello, girls.
All right, girls, let's stand in line so Mr. Thomas can have a look at you.
All right, very good.
Oh, miss, would you mind standing with the other girls, please?
Oh, well, I...
Please, miss, we're running late. Just stand with the other girls. Come on, come on.
Ah, very pretty faces.
All right, now, girls, let's have a look at the figures.
Come on, let's see the figure. Would you please let me see your figure? Not like that. Take off your clothes.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Well, why not? The others did.
Oh, well, they're not wearing unmentionables.
Unmentionable?
Yeah, well, you see, when I put this suit on this morning, I had no idea that anyone would ask me to take it off.
Look, Danny, will you just let me pick the girls?
Oh, yeah? I'll let you pick the messenger. Certainly the right height. You do have red hair.
Yeah, I do have red hair today.
Do you girls dance?
I can.
Oh,
You too.
you do it. Okay, Chief, how about these girls, huh?
Yeah, they'll be fine. How about you, Red? Do you dance?
Every chance I get.
She shows in color. Her red hair will be an asset. Take her, too.
You're the boss. All right, girls, report down the hall to wardrobe and get your costumes.
Thank you.
Let's go, huh?
All right, let's have those new girls back on stage, please.
Let's go, kids, please. We're late. Now, you've watched us run this number about 2-3 times, right?
Yes.
You think you got it?
Oh, yes, sir.
Fine, fine. Now, you two, you go on that side. And Red, you go over there.
Yes, sir.
Red, over there. There.
Oh.
All right, Wilbur, shall we hatch it? Go ahead. Don't bring a frown to old Broadway. You got a clown on Broadway. Broadway always wears a smile, but Broadway always had a smile. minute, please. Yeah, you did. Honey, did you notice you were going in one way and all the other girls were going in another way?
Yeah, I guess they got all mixed up.
Well, dear, it would be, you see, instead of trying to unmix all of them, why don't you just turn around and go the wrong way, too?
Oh, yes, I think that would be a lot easier.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. You're very cooperative. Thank you. Okay, pick it up, please. Hey, troubles there are out of style, 'cause Broadway always wears a smile. A million... Look, Red, by the way, what's your name?
Carmichael.
Oh, Carmichael. Oh, look.
My first name is Lucille.
Oh, Lucille. Look,
My
Lucille.
friends call me Lucy.
Your friends call you Lucy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Lucy, I certainly want to be your friend.
Oh, thank you.
And I want you to be my friend.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
But if you go the wrong way again, it's going to be the end of a beautiful friendship.
Oh, yes, sir.
Get back in line, please.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's try it, please, from where we left off, huh? A million lights, they flicker there. A million hearts beat quicker there. No skies are gray on the great wide way. That's the Broadway melody. Lucy. Carmichael. Lucille, you better answer. I know it was you.
Yes, sir.
You come here, please. This really isn't very difficult. Now, do you suppose that you could raise your parasol without knocking my head off?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Will you go back in line, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Never mind. Just get back in line.
Yes, sir.
Like the rest of the girls. No. All right, so take it from the middle, please. A million lights, they flicker there. A million hearts, they beat quicker there. No skies are gray on the great wide way. That's the Broadway melody. Hey!
Yes, sir.
Pick up your shoe, please.
How'd you know it was mine?
Just a shot in the dark. And it's getting darker in here all the time.
Daddy, now look, the redhead is going to murder this number. Now, I better get rid of her.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, miss.
Wait a minute. I picked her.
You sure did.
Okay, so we're even. I'll let her go. Lucy, got your shoe on? Would you come here, please?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to talk to you. You know, this show is going to be viewed by millions of people.
Oh, I know.
And it would be very embarrassing for you if you kicked your shoe off in front of all of those people.
Oh, Mr. Thomas, you see, it's not my fault if they gave me shoes that are too big for my feet.
Well, it's absolutely right. It certainly isn't your fault if they gave you shoes too big for your feet. And you know what I'm going to do about that?
Get me smaller shoes?
No, I'm going to get a girl with bigger feet.
Oh, no, Mr. Thomas.
Oh, dear, look.
Mr. Thomas, please.
I know, dear. Look, I want to give you a chance, and I've been trying, and I know you're trying hard to please.
am.
But you make so many mistakes. I can't understand. Did you make that many mistakes on the other shows you worked with?
Oh, this is the first show I was ever in. That is my first job.
Your first job.
Yes, and don't you worry. Now, Mr. Thomas, I'll stuff a little cotton in the toes of these shoes, and I'll just be fine.
I hope so. Now, if you'll stuff your cotton-picking shoes into those pockets, we'll get back in that cotton-picking line till we get this cotton-picking number, please. It couldn't be your second job, right? Pick it up, will you, Wilbur, from somewhere, please? Shall we go? Hey, no skies are gray on a great wide way. That's the Broadway. It's the Broadway. It's the Broadway. I know.
Mr. Thomas.
Don't you think my nose is long enough so you not have to pull on it with that umbrella?
Oh, yes, sir.
What?
I mean, no, sir. I think your nose is plenty long. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Danny! No. I've got a policy, and I'm going to stick with it. Lucy.
Yes.
Look, dear, I've decided that you're being wasted on this number. So I'm going to take you out.
Oh, no, Mr. Thomas.
Don't worry, wait a minute.
Please,
I'm
Mr.
not
Thomas.
letting you go from the show. Well, don't get excited. I'm going to save you for the finale.
Oh, the finale.
That's right, the big finish.
Oh, thank
Most
you.
important part of the show.
Oh, thank you. I just love your shows.
Thank
you know,
you.
I watch all of them. I never miss a one of them.
Really?
And I just love the way you do. And away we go.
All right, everybody ready for the New York Skyline number?
Okay, fine.
Places, girls.
That looks good. That looks good. Yeah.
Where do I go?
You go right up in the middle there. Honey, but wait a minute. You got to get your headdress first.
Oh.
Fellas, bring it out for her, please. Thank you.
Oh, is that for me?
It's the Empire State Building, honey.
Oh, it's
Isn't that
beautiful.
great? Fine, be careful,
Yeah.
boys. Be careful with the prop, fellas. Easy with the prop.
Oh, it's beautiful.
All right, you all set?
Yeah, I got
You can
it.
let go, boys. Fine. Lucy, I don't think you can handle
No,
it.
no, I'll be all right. I just didn't expect it to be this.
You sure?
heavy.
You sure?
No,
Lucy,
I'm fine.
you're
I'm
all right.
fine.
Now hold your head straight. Hold your
Yes.
head absolutely straight. Stand
Yes.
absolutely still.
Fine.
That's good.
Fine.
That's good. Good. Lucy. Lucy. You're supposed to be the Empire State Building, not the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yes, I got it now.
Fine?
Yes.
Wait, would you come around, please?
Yes.
Take your position. That's a good girl. All right. No, over here. Over here. Right up the stairs. There you go. Nice. Go right. Be careful of the prop, will you, Lucy?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Fine. All right. There. No, it's all right. She's going to be fine. Turn around here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm fine now.
Big smile. Big smile.
Danny, I think we're making a mistake.
Will you stop worrying? I picked her and I got to see it through. Now, go ahead. All right. Fine. Now, this is the finale. And pick it up, Wilbur, please. Don't bring a frown to old Broadway. You got a clown on...
Hold it! Look, Danny, it won't work. It just won't work. She won't be able to handle that.
Will you stop?
Now, look, that's an expensive prop. It cost over $3,000. She just can't be trusted with that.
But it's simple. A baby can handle. All you can do is put it on her head and push a couple of buttons. If she can't do that, I'll eat my hat.
Yeah,
Will you
I'll
stop
be able
worrying?
to do it.
You go right in, honey.
Yeah.
Honey, remember now, when I sing Broadway melody on the note D, you press the buttons that light up the Empire State Building. Have you
Yes.
got that?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Go take your place again.
Right.
Fine.
Thank you.
All right. Get ready, boys.
Mr. Thomas.
Yeah.
Could I ask a question?
Yes, dear.
Where are the buttons?
Listen, on each side, where your hands are, the button's right there.
Oh.
Yeah? Fine?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Here they are. What happened? What happened? What did I do, Mr. Thomas?